What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? Embrace the power of the Doodle. Embrace the power of the Doodle. Okay, that sounds better. Okay, so guess what? It's another Ask DCH, and today I'm going to cover some of the updates for the coloring book app because I'm working to get it done since yesterday. So some of the feedback was, first of all, someone sent me a caterpillar, so thanks. Also, someone said that I should add some extra things, so I'm going to just show you some of the stuff I added. People wanted a fill bucket option, so if you have enough gel, you can buy a fill bucket. I also added a transparency option, so you could buy that in the coloring book app. There's a paintbrush and a crayon option. So thanks again for those suggestions. Let's see what's up here. So I'm gonna color this. I also improved the butterflies so it doesn't look clipped, by the way, so that's cool also. And someone gave me, or I found a cool gel sticker by one of the players. I think, was it, hang on a second, let me look it up to see which player exactly. While this is uploading, I'll do that. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna color this in a little. And but anyways, I got some cool stuff from one of the Doodle Club players, so thanks. Basically, it's that little gel thing that you see at the top there, and so now instead of the like really rough gel that you see, like now you can collect these cool looking gel as you actually water the plants. Someone also suggested a cool idea, which is that you have the caterpillar, like an uncolored caterpillar, walk around about to eat your flowers, and you have to color them in to make them go away, and then eventually they'll just come in and then you tap them to go away. So I think that's another cool idea I like. I don't know, do you have any other suggestions for things that we should add to the coloring book app? I think it's pretty much done now. I don't know. I mean, I guess I guess we could add more flowers and some other stuff. I understand that, but I feel like maybe for the first version, we'll just release this and then just see what happens. You let me know what you think. So I think that's about it for this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Ask DCH and answer the questions that people asked and posted yesterday. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So let me see. Okay, so let me go up, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to the job. Okay, one second. So I go to jobs, and okay, so here are the questions. Luna asks, do you wish you had a DCH number 2? Yes, a secretary would be nice. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to have a secretary if they could help come up with ideas. But you know, as I mentioned before, I have my club meetings every day, and in the club we discuss a lot of cool ideas that are useful. So I don't know. I feel like I have like a team already that's cool. So yeah. So that's that question. Okay, Shadow loves, let me see, I'm trying to read it. It's Shadow loves bunnies. Okay, Shadow loves bunny says, isn't it hard being the only person on DC who helps others and answers questions? Plus, you don't have anyone to sort your things from important and not. You need a secretary or someone just for bullies, a therapist or something. And when you create a virtual world, will we have to be in it all the time, or do we have a choice to go in and out? I think you will be in it all the time. I think we need to merge everything to the virtual world. I think as for a therapist for bullies, I did think that maybe we would actually have an application where people could sign up to be a therapist and in Doodle Club, and then be a therapist for other players inside. I don't know about that idea, but you let me know what you think about it. Cooper the Hyena asks, what do you like to do in your free time, in real life or in Doodle Club? I like to work on Doodle Club and Chroma Club. Really, I'm just focused on game development, so that's what I do in my free time. Starfire Does Gaming asks, DCH, sorry I keep asking this, but what are you thinking to add to Doodle Club? That's the last time I'm going to ask that, and I love your videos. Keep up the good work. I would say that the thing I'm thinking of adding to Doodle Club right now is just mainly the virtual world stuff. I'm trying to figure out how we can just get that moving along right away. Mrs. Buttons asks, okay, what does Mrs. Buttons ask? Why did you delete the virtual world? Because I know some people noticed that we had the virtual world before, and I did remove it. It's just because it wasn't done properly. I mean, if you remember, there was an issue with Doodle Club drawing being kind of glitchy, and so I was like, look, to remove the glitchiness, we had to change some code for it. So I did that, and then the virtual world kind of got lost until we could fix up the drawing stuff. Now that that's more stable, I can bring in the virtual world. Okay, Tatucci asks, is there a way you can allow us to connect our Google Plus so if we undownload, you have less work with the people asking for their accounts back? Um, I don't know. At this point, I don't think I'm going to worry about Google Plus, but thanks for the suggestion. Arrow asks, if you had to shut one game down out of Doodle Club and Chroma Club, which would it be? That is a really hard question. And I would have to say that actually I would merge it all into Chroma Club. So Doodle Club would get merged into Chroma Club. That's it. So Chroma Club would be the one standing. Um, and I know it's a tough choice, but I'd say that's where we'd go. Farah Giggles asks, do you think people should share their drawings on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc.? Yeah, sure. I think you can do that. I mean, you should be able to do that. If you have any questions or suggestions on how to do that, or if you have anything that you suggest for me to allow you to do that, let me know. Darth Kalisa asks, have you ever banned someone on here, and has anyone been mean to you on here? Yes, I have banned people on here, and of course people have been mean to me, but you know what? I just have to move on. So, I would say that, yeah, of course people have been mean to me, but, the show must go on. So, okay, so that's cool. Puga-chan asks, okay, hang on, I'm almost done also with the fill tool, by the way, for the Let's Play of the coloring book. I'm just kind of showing you what's up. But Puga-chan asks, what kind of music do you like? I like indie, classic rock, alternative, stuff like that. Do you like the song "Are You Gonna Be My Girl" by the Jets? I love it. I'm sure if I've heard of "Are You Gonna Be My Girl" by the Jets, I'd recognize it. But right now I'm more into techno, and I've been listening to Taylor Swift recently, and Carly Lepin, the one who says "Call Me Maybe." I've been listening to some. Let's see, what else was it? I've been listening to Les Miserables, which is kind of like it's a classical music, or a classic like a Broadway play. The music for that. So yeah, so I listen to a lot of stuff. I like techno when I'm working, or some other types of classic music. I'd say not classic rock, but maybe 80s rock, or not 80s rock, but like 80s, like late 80s, some stuff in early 2000s, some of that stuff. So I don't know. I just like a lot of music. Yeah, it depends on the mood. Luna asks, what do you think is the hardest DC questions to answer, and why do you not do font colors and codes in your name? Well, first of all, I don't do font colors and codes in my name, mainly because the it'll be hard for people to find my name if they need help and they can't see the link on top. If I have font codes, they can't search my name easily, so that's why I haven't put it in. But I was thinking about it. The hardest DC question to answer would be the one that I just answered from Arrow, which is, if you had to shut one game down out of Doodle Club and Chroma Club, which would it be? I mean, it's a really tough choice, and it's a tough situation, is all I can say. But I would say that I would close Doodle Club and make Chroma Club active, the number one thing. That's what we have to all move towards. So that would be one of the hardest questions I've answered. So anyways, those are the questions for Ask DCH. Now that I have enough gel, by the way, I'm going to buy the fill tool. Hopefully. I don't know. Okay, I guess it... Okay, I need to recalculate the fill tool stuff because there's another glitch I found. But anyways, let me see if I can do this. If I can just reopen it and then buy the fill tool. So here we go. So let me just go down here and go to Garden Extras. Let me go to Markers and go to Crayon, go to Paintbrush, go to Fill Bucket. Okay, yeah, so I buy the fill bucket, and then what I can do is I can now go to a drawing. Oops, okay, I'm going to go to this drawing, and then I can just use the fill tool. Like if you go here, you can use the fill tool to fill up stuff. So I just want to fill up the green, whoops, and the green here, and I don't know, this one, and then, no, I don't want that color. I want this color and this color. And whoops, I have to close up some stuff. So let me see how I'm going to do that. So I go here, I make sure that this thing is closed up a little. Okay, and then I just go back to fill tool. And no, I didn't want it to be black, but I do want it to be pink maybe. Let's do that. And I'm just going to color in this, and let's just do this. And boom, so cool. I caught some glitches, and I also showed you now the new fill tool inside the coloring book app. Let me know if you have any more feedback or suggestions for the coloring book app. I think it's getting better, and I think it's going to lay the foundation for some of the other projects we're going to do as a club inside Doodle Club and Chroma Club. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks again, and embrace the power of the doodle. Embrace the power of the doodle. There you go.